Okay, all that was using what they're called triads. Triads are the simplest way of making a chord. It's a 3-note chord. You need a root, what's called the major or the minor third, and the fifth. And there are these simple shapes. Every chord on the guitar can be traced back to a triad. So the kind of dirty little secret of guitar playing is there's really only 3 chords. Now, you can have books with, 10,000 chords, ways of playing them, but they all boil down to one of 3 shapes. So what I'm going to show you are the shapes, the major and minor shapes on these 3 strings, the D string, the G string, and the B string. And I give them 3 different names by the chord that they kind of look like. I have an F chord shape, an A chord shape, and a C chord shape. Now, the C chord shape is the one that's probably going to be the most difficult for you first timers here, because there's a C. If we're looking at a C chord, there's the notes, those 3. Now, if I move that up, whoops, the G string doesn't move. So I have to take care of that. If I want to take this and move it up 2 frets, for example, I've got to bring this G up with me. So I go, okay, 2 frets up, and then I make that shape above it. So there's what I call the C shape. So I'm going to go through a little exercise here that works these 3 shapes. It's all going to be in the key of A, and we're going to use the 3 chords, the main chords in A. We're going to use an A chord, a D chord, and an E chord. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to start with this, what I call the A shape. Now all of these chords are going to sound okay if you play them with the open A string. All right, that's why I'm doing this. So that's an A. Now the next chord's a D, and what that is this C shape. Looks like this. So first finger G string, 2nd fret, 2nd finger B string, 3rd fret, and the ring finger on the 4th fret of the D. So there's an A chord, D chord. Now slide that up 2 frets. That's an E chord. If you want to check it, play the low E with it. Okay, and then the next A chord is an F shape on the 5th fret. So those are the 3 shapes. We have the A chord shape, that's what I call the C shape, and the F shape. And that makes this that little progression. That was basically going A, D, E, A, but using those triads. Okay, so if we continue up the neck now, there's the A. There's a D using that A shape, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string on the 7th fret. Move that up 2 frets, you get an E. And then your C shape right there, that's your A chord. Again, where am I? I'm on the 9th fret of my pointer finger on the G, 10th fret on the B string with my middle, and then 11th fret on the D string with my ring. So that next phase was A like this, F chord shape on the 5th, A chord shape on the 7th, that's a D chord, A chord shape on the 9th, that's a E chord, and then C chord shape on the 9th, that's an A chord. Okay, then starting from there, we got one more round to go. I've got a cutaway, so you people who don't, well, just do the best you can. So there's our A. Then we're looking for a D. That's an F shape starting on the 10th fret, 10, 11, 12. Move that up 2 frets, you get an E. And then finally, you get an A shape on the 14th fret. So that's an octave above what we just started. So those shapes are connecting up and down the neck. And I played a few things on the intro, you know, that use these. But as a second guitar player or a lead guitar player, knowing this different ways of playing these chords up and down the neck, it's a great way to get to know the neck of the guitar, okay? Now, what about the minors? Well, same deal. Here's an A chord. Here's an A minor. So let's say we want to do the same 3 chords, but all minors. So we got an A minor. Then we had this D before. Now, how do we make this one minor? Well, I'll show you. We take and drop that 4th string to here. Sounds a little funny, but that's it. So D major, D minor. And move up 2, that's an E minor. Okay, so that's 4th fret on the G, 5th fret on the D, 5th fret on the B. And then the A minor is Stairway to Heaven. So it's 7th fret on the D string, and then the G and the B on the 5th fret with a bar. So it's got A minor, D minor, E minor, A minor. And starting from there, A minor, where's our D minor? That's that A minor shape up on the 6th fret. You're going to hear these in other songs. There's a Zeppelin tune I can't think of right now, but I'll let you know. That's Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You. Anyways, that's the, he's using those triads. So that's a D minor. Move that up 2 frets. Here's your E minor. And then here's your A minor up here. So where's that? 9th fret on the G, 10th fret on the D and the B. Almost done here. So then the D minor would be this shape. 12th fret on the D string, 10th fret on the G and the B. Okay, so that's a D minor. Move that up 2 more, it's an E minor. And then finally, this A minor, which is an octave above this low one here. So now you've got 3 ways of playing every major chord and every minor chord. I did this all in A just because it's a good way to practice and get used to these shapes. So that's the first thing you're going to do. You're going to practice, get used to these 3 shapes, moving them up and down, and then slowly get used to what's where. You know, this is an A, this A is this F shape on here is an A. A lot of you probably know this already or have tried it and figured it out, but you just get 1 or 2 of these at a time, and then pretty soon you're up and down the neck with these, and they're very, very useful. A lot of Jimi Hendrix stuff, you know. finger picking. Anyways, I could go on all day, but trust me, if you get these triads, it will really, really open up the guitar for you. See you later.